Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. So, today we are going to be playing some more Dark Deity. I apologize for any connection issues that occurred during the load time, or like about a minute ago. I realized that I was still connected to my VPN, which was causing me to reconnect essentially multiple times to the chat. And I believe in the past it hasn't been that much of an issue, but it has, it's just been more of an annoyance on my end. So, during the lead-up time, I decided, hey, you know what, I'm just going to disconnect. So, doing that made it so I had to reconnect, so I just essentially closed that stream and then started a new one while the timer was still ticking down. So hopefully no one really noticed anything. But, yeah, today we are going to be playing some more Dark Deity, which will be a fun time. Last time, the difficulty decided to go up very high, and we had to restart the map a couple times. But that's fine. Hopefully, this time it'll go a bit better. I am going to go turn off my AC real quick, because I don't want that going on in the background. So I'll be right back. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, anytime I have to turn on my mic or change any of the scenes, my brain immediately tries to, like, send my hand to the number pad where I would normally do it, or to the F keys where I previously did it. And I have to teach myself to look at the thing that's glowing, essentially. And I also have to get around to removing, like, the hotkeys that allow it on the keyboard. That way, it's not even an option. Because not having it be available is one of the best ways to learn to not do it. But while I'm here, so I'm going into chapter 19, so I might as well update the title of the stream to reflect such a thing. Okay, so let's go into 2129 and have some fun. Itchy nose. But I hope everyone is having a nice day. I wanted to stream yesterday, but things were coming up, or plans basically, so I wasn't able to. And if I was able to, it would have been in like the latter half of the evening, which wouldn't have been a fun time. So I figured, you know, I'll just do like a morning, like midday kind of stream on Sunday, and then I can just go back into the Monday, Wednesday, Friday normal times. But we have some Bond conversations to do. So, Faust and Monroe. Hey, Monroe, you've been traveling with these people for quite some time. You got your eye on anyone? I've got my eye on them all, Faust. I don't trust a single one of you. No, not like that. Come on. Who do you think I am? You should listen to yourself sometimes, bud. You really think I would come up to ask you if you're watching people? That's some serious psycho stuff, my friend. Fool. I think it's an entirely reasonable question, as you might know if you spent more time among the educated. Alright, let's break this one down then, shall we? What exactly is my presumed education state in your eyes? Some form of peasantry-level basic reading. Perhaps not even that. Oh, that's just rich. Ever heard of Vassar, huh? It sounds like a complex spell, which I'm sure you aren't capable of casting. I keep forgetting. Suffice to say, Monroe, I think I know how to read at least a little better than you. Why don't we put that to the test, then? You, me, one-on-one. We see whose reading comprehension reigns supreme. Fine, I admit it. I can't read. I'm simply too much of a peasant to have learned, try as I might. I know it. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. I'm sorry that I've been messing with you. You just intimidate me so much. Really? I believe I'd be willing to look past it, assuming it stops there. Definitely. Absolutely. Maybe you could even teach me to read one of these days. You couldn't afford my tutorship rates. I'll have to give my buddy Jeff a ring, eh? You know, I really think the nobility in Delia could stand to exploit their peasantry better. Now you're speaking my language. Exploit the peasantry. Alright. Your allegiance is a source of great comfort to me, Iris. Fighting alongside you reminds me of home. Why is that? My Aelithos also wields the storm, and like you, she is as fierce as she is wise. I'm honored by that comparison, Thalanel. You have merited it. I feel like I've learned so much just from watching you in combat. Good. Retain what you can. It will aid you in the future. I think it already has. If you must. That would not surprise me. I've watched your flower blossom like the lilies of Faldrin in Lifebloom. Are there lilies in Faldrin? Yes. We have many varieties in size, color, and nectar. As many as Nulace? I'm not sure I would venture that far. My parents love the lilies of Nulace. They tended a great garden. That's how they got the idea for my name. It suits you well, Iris. I always thought they did a good job. A name is a delicate thing, and so is a flower. That is why you will never go astray bestowing the name of a flower to a child. I'll remember that if the time ever comes for naming my own children. If you do, someday they will thank you for it. Nice. Garrick, Ren, Irving. Okay. Garrick, I've thought about it, and I don't believe you. Ren, what are you talking about? I've been watching your behavior, and I don't believe you. Funny you should say that. I knew a girl back in Brookstead who said those exact same words to me once. And before you ask, don't. That's not a pleasant memory. You think I talk like a girl? At least I don't fight like one. Wish I could say the same for you. Whoa, hey! Relax there, comebacks. You're lucky Alexa didn't catch that. Go talking that way around her, and I think she'd be happy to give you a demonstration. I don't want to talk about Alexa. I want to talk about you. Yeah, you don't believe me. Right. No, you are an archer. And you're quite the observer. Which means you fight from a distance. When I can help it. No, not when you can help it. Always. What I'm saying is, I try to fight from a distance. And when you fail and your enemies get close, you rely on others to save you. Others with skills in hand-to-hand combat. Others like me. You know what, Ren? Fine. I'll admit it. You helped me out in a pinch once or twice. More than twice. That's what once or twice means. Strange. Are you happy now? Yes. Really? That's it? Yes. Ah. Well, alright. Stay out of trouble. And away from Alexa when you're wagging your tongue. Just want to confirm that I've saved you more than twice. Was it good to see home again, Garrick? I haven't had the time to reflect on that, really. Once I realized we'd arrived too late to stop them from taking Esma, I couldn't think of much else. I know. I couldn't either. I don't claim to know what that must have been like for you. Thinking about it still makes me uneasy. Of course it does. But I was immediately comforted by the knowledge they wouldn't do anything to hurt her, or they'd risk losing their most valuable bargaining chip. That assumes our enemies think rationally. Sorry. Not helpful. That's alright. In spite of everything, you seem glad to see your father. Of course I was. He's a real splinter in the seat most times, but he's still my father. You know, you speak of him a great deal, but not your mother much. There's hardly anything to complain about. It's possible to speak positively of someone without complaining, you know. I happen to agree with you. So much so that I've used that very line before, though I've not had much luck with it. I can imagine. Anyway, I'd always found it a bit strange that you hardly ever mention her, especially given that you chose her for a mentor. What a joke. Chose her? Irving, I finished my preliminaries practically last in every category. My mother was the only professor who would take me. Is that so? I can't believe I never knew that. Well, it's not exactly a fact I mentioned in the same breath as introducing myself.
It's not that
We met when we could hardly speak, Garrick. I think it's fair to say we were well introduced when you passed your preliminaries. I was embarrassed then, alright? I didn't want you to know. I'm not sure what for, but you did a sneak's job of hiding it. I never would have guessed. You're one of the finest archers I've ever known.
Great.
Only one of them. It's never enough with you, is it? If that's how I carry myself, I got that from you.
Not quite.
Always ready to lay the blame. Is that what friends are for? No. Family, maybe. That's fitting then. I don't know what it's like to have a brother, Irving, but I know what it's like to be your friend. It's difficult to imagine having a brother could be any better. You've set the bar quite high. Wow. Thank you, Garrick. That might have been the kindest thing anyone's ever said to me. Well, it's true. And only further proof that you're getting sentimental with age. I figure if we die young, I'll be free from your ridicule soon enough. Hey, Sheldonks, how you doing, man? 9 months of bison. Is that a bison baby? You know, maybe. I'm not sure about the gestation period of bison. Maybe you could look that up. I'm gonna guess like the gestation period of an American bison is probably like 11 months. I'm gonna guess that. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. You know what that deserves? That deserves emotes. There we go. Emote rain. It's a good day? Yeah, it's a good day. It's Sunday. Wish it was Saturday, but you know, it's Sunday. But yeah, I'm really liking the Stream Deck because now I can like do things without having to click out of the game. Like, look at me, I can just